Let's go, guys.
Okay. All right, this is it. This is going to be the push right here, guys. We have 34 seconds for this candle to close. I am on the 5-minute candle. Um,
One, one,
yeah, we have 1 minute, 23 seconds,
one,
22 seconds.
one.
10 seconds we have here. I'm going to go
Go.
ahead and place
Can
my
beat the
buy right
whales.
here.
We can kick the whales out.
All right, guys, my buy has just been placed. I have just placed my buy. I do like this area here, so you guys can go ahead and place your buys. I'm running
Let's go.
a pretty good stop loss. My TP, my
It's really
TP
pumping.
is at all the way up there. Let's go, guys. Okay, I have my TP pretty high. This is the area, guys. I have a TP all the way at $1. I brought it all the way up there. Let's go, guys. This is it, guys. Come on. Let's go. We can do this, guys. We can do this. I do believe that we can do this, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
Go,
do it.
go, go.
22 oldu. Go 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 diyor. Sesli chatteyim şu anda.
Now, guys, this is what I want to see. I want to see price right here break above 64. And right once we break above 64, I want to see us respect that area. Right? I want to see us respect that area. Even though price is not jolting up right now, if there's still buyers and we're holding, then we should see price keep pushing up within the next couple of candles. All right. All right, we are pushing bearish here.
Vallahi go 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 dediler ama. Şu an 1. dakikasındayız. %5 arttı.
We are pushing a little bearish here.
Ne? Enes %10 düştü.
I'd like for us to respect that level that's down there.
Ne oldu?
Oh nah, man, this was not a Ponzi scam. I'm telling you, bro. This is the thing. You guys got to understand. It's not. This is a hold, as in if you guys are buying from an exchange and you have a certain amount, you should wanna hold this. No matter where it really goes, because buying it right now means that you're gonna be holding it for a good amount of time, right?
Düşüyor da bu.
Nah, man. You just gotta believe, man. I'm telling you, you just gotta believe. And this is the sad part too, with a lot of people that don't really, I don't want
Abi
to say
şaka mı bu ya?
have faith, but are thinking possibly, the other side maybe. Let's say within a couple months from now, if price were to be up, at $1,
Gerçekten şaka olmalı
$2,
ya.
you know what I mean? Yeah, guys, even though you guys are down, let's just say you're red, I just keep holding. I mean, just keep holding, guys. We have 10 minutes for the close here. 10 minutes for the close.
What, 15-minute candle?
Yeah, 15-minute candle, correct. I would like to stay above this area here so we can keep pushing. You know, I wanna call it here, and this is probably the only place you guys will hear it, but in my opinion, and I'm obviously not a financial advisor or anything like that. So, you know, anything happens, you guys are not coming back to me for sure, you know. But I do believe that within 2 days, within 2 to 3 days, once we push up the levels that we find support at, that price will keep pushing and we will hit 80 cents and then 90 and then $1.
But
No, yeah, I mean, you know, whales are trying to get as most as, you know, people as they can. You know what I mean? But let's see if we can hold this level here. If we can hold this level, I do believe we can push. Wow, there's someone really attempting to hack in that thing there. I'm gonna start reading the messages you guys are telling me. If you guys are on here, I'll just reply on here because I mean there's too many. All right, just to let you guys know, I'm not, you know, I didn't start this, you know, I'm not running this or anything. I guess I don't know if you guys are unmuted or if you guys are muted, but I just started talking and I guess, you know, people were listening, so that was that.
Please. Pump up.
All right, it looks like we're actually finding some support on this level here, guys. And this is the 49 to 50 level.
Пидоры ебаные.
Это ты пока поедем сейчас тачку оденемся. Ты брови красишь, что ли?
Угу.
Мало красишь.
Угу. Ты дурак, что ли, блядь?
Видно, красишь брови, блядь.
Тё, они у меня и так черные, блядь, 48. 48 нахуй. Сейчас заплачу нахуй.
Блядь, ну даже что-то, брат.
Хуй он уже вырастет, блядь.
Амон.
Это пиздец.
Yeah, I'm hold. Hold.
Hey, I want to tell you guys something just real quick, right? So let's just say price goes to an area that we obviously don't like, right? You guys, I'm not running this call. I can't unmute people. I'm not even an admin. I'm really not an admin. I don't know where the admins are. I don't know who they are. Like I said, I'm just a random guy, just talking on the mic. All right. So I can't unmute. I've tried. I don't know really how to work this. I can't really unmute people. But yeah, like I was saying, wherever price goes, guys, I mean, I say do some research actually on XRP, and actually realize the value of it, and you'll see why XRP will be at the prices it will be in the next couple of whether days, weeks, months, whatever it'll be. You know what I mean? So that's what I think, guys. That's just my opinion. I think you guys should definitely just look it up and try to actually learn the utilization of XRP.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Oh, there you are. I was like, where
just
are
going
you?
back in. I was booted out. It was a cap
That's
over
crazy.
5,000, and none of us could get back in.
That was weird because for me it says 41 participants, and I'm thinking, hey, chilling with 41 people, that's cool. But then my
There's
Telegram
literally
is like
5,000 people here.
blowing up, so I was just kind of confused.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for doing that. I
You're
was
welcome.
like, I couldn't get back in. I'm like, how am I gonna get back in?
Yeah.
So you see a lot of sellers right here. The sell-off, right? Nobody could hold, and we have one more crossing on the 15 with the 4 EMA and the 50 EMA. But the support looks like it's right here between 48 and 50. But
Yeah.
it's definitely trying to find some support right here.
Yeah, I'm thinking
we saw two exchanges go down conveniently at 8:30. Virtue and Uphold, the only two that you could buy XRP on.
All right, fine.
Damn, let me try to log on. I didn't even
Everybody's posting that on Twitter that they couldn't even get on.
Yeah, one thing that I do think with this as well. I don't know if you were here when I was saying this, but I was just saying next time, and this is just for next time, because I do think this will become a community, this will become a trend, and we'll be able to do things like this, as in the past 3 days, how we brought price up like that, right?
Right.
But I do believe that like next time I do it, not to put like a date where people that want to dump it can get ready to dump it. You know what I'm saying? Because in a sense, I just feel like we give them kind of just time to load up or whatever. But let's just say all these people are in here ready to buy, and they're all in the chat, and there's just a random time we say, here, we're buying here, boom, everyone goes out. Now, yeah, exchanges might have problems just like this time, and things might happen.
Right.
But I just kind of feel like maybe they wouldn't be able to know
manipulate
in a sense. Yeah, exactly. Because I did have a feeling, price might come down at this area. I do obviously know and believe that XRP will be in the dollar range within the next, it could even be days, weeks, months. I wouldn't be able to say, but that's just kind of something I was thinking about.
Yeah. And we knew that the whales were coming in. We knew that was part of the problem.
Yeah. It's because Elon Musk didn't put it on his in his bio, so everyone can go to Elon.
Don't we wish you
Test. Test. Hi. Do let me know if you can hear me. And yeah, I'll be answering questions that you've got concerning this XRP pump and dump. Maybe I can share with you what is actually happening. And I truly feel sorry for you if you were led by yeah, the belief that the price was going to go up higher. It's very unfortunate, but that's definitely the thing with these pump and dump schemes. It happens all the time. And unfortunately now it happened on a much larger scale with massive Telegram groups. So here you've got one group. I think they already deleted the group. With 200,000 members, and it's pretty clear that as soon as the time 2:30 passed, everyone was going to start dumping because everyone had the exact time when the pump was supposed to happen, so they already bought before. And anyone that bought after 49 cents and hasn't taken any profits, then yeah, they got wrecked. Yeah, I don't recommend buying, Philippe. It's definitely a hot one. It's, in my opinion, at the moment, the fundamentals are terrible, and yeah, with this pump and dump, nothing really changed with the fundamentals, but it gave a lot of people hope, especially those that sold at 22 cents, and then now the price increased massively, and people were believing that the price would increase after 2:30, but that's very often the way that these pumps work. You say when it should pump, but then everyone buys before. Louise Mead, Glaze, why pumping a centralized coin owned by banks instead of a decentralized? I think the reason why this works so well is because there's a lot of people that really like the XRP community, the XRP coin, Ripple, and so on. They're very emotionally attached to this coin, so it's very easy to manipulate the market with this coin. You just have to get a massive group, get everyone to buy, pump up the price. It's really easy, since a lot of people are, yeah, they're just like, for them XRP is a religion, and it's that's probably the reason why XRP is so volatile and it pumped massively. It's also a fact that in markets, everything can be irrational, much more irrational than you expect. Yeah. So there's no purpose behind it. It's basically people that organized it and people that knew about it could make massive amounts of money on the cost of the few that got in at the top. Those got wrecked brutally. Yeah. No purpose. Just the rationality of markets. A pretty crazy wick onto 40 cents. I'm gonna bet that this wick is gonna retrace. We're gonna have some kind of dead cat bounce, probably around 56, 57 cents level. I wouldn't even be surprised if we push back up to the 72 cents maybe, but it's going to be a far stretch. I think 56 cents might be a possibility, but it's a super risky play. playing with fire at this point. So yeah. Do let me know if you can hear me properly. I want to know if my audio is working well. Awesome, thanks for the feedback. Or if you've got any questions, do let me know. It's super fascinating to see how the markets evolve, and yeah, cause wealth and money to switch from those that are patient to those that are no, it goes the other way around, from those that are impatient to those that are patient, those that are greedy. They very often pay the price by buying it at the top, and it's the unfortunate thing of these markets. It's nothing particular to the cryptocurrency community. Yeah, it also happens in other markets that things can become irrational. I mean, you saw it with GameStop, and now with silver. Hey Hang, yeah, I understand that XRP can and the Ripple company are trying to solve a massive problem, and that is like remittance payments and bank-to-bank transfer. However, the main reason why I'm not the biggest fan of Ripple is first of all that they haven't really, in my eyes, achieved what they set out to do. There's a lot of fundamentals that are a bit wacky, and the other thing is, like, I'm actually trying to get away from banks by following the decentralized financial space on Ethereum, Polkadot, and hopefully soon also Cardano. So for me, it's a bit of a conflict of interest. It's a different philosophy, but I understand why a lot of people are really into the XRP coin. First of all, when you start reading about it, start listening to the people in the community, it's a little bit like a sect. People are very fanatic about it, and they will like hype the coin up super much, and that's probably one reason why there are so many fans of the project. And also, I mean, you can actually make a lot of money if you manage to time the dips, and you buy the pump, you sell the pumps, then you can make a lot of money. I've made a lot of money with XRP, and it's unfortunate that other coins that have a lot better fundamentals are not pumping. But in the long term, it's not that great for sustainability of the project. It's basically just smokes. That's why a lot of people will get wrecked. So if we look at the 4 hour, the 4 hour is going to look brutal. I mean, look at this massive pump and this massive dildo. So I did talk about the massive dildos, what would happen after 2:30. I talked about them yesterday. And yeah, so 0.68, it looks like it bounced here. It's possible. Let's see if we can figure out where the retracement is going to be. So we take Fibonacci retracement tool, and then we pull it up. Hello. And then we could actually look and see where the retracement will be going. And I believe it would actually be possible that we retrace to 0.6 at least, maybe even 0.57. So if anyone wants to open up shorts, probably any place above 0.57, it might be a good opportunity to short. But it's going to be a tough one. Don't go with 10x or 20x or 100x leverage, because the wicks and the volatility is super high. So with 10x, you probably get wrecked super easily. one thing for sure, the cryptocurrency space never gets boring. So I think there's always something new that's happening that makes it super interesting. Hi Giron, really happy to have you here on the show. Hope you've made some good profits with this XRP pump. I saw that you actually talked about it on Twitter and your channel. And whoever is watching and doesn't know it already, do make sure to check out the Blockchain Today's channel for fantastic technical analysis. I mean, he's the go-to guy for best price estimations on where Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are going to go. I mean, let's quickly look at what other coins are doing. Yeah, not too much happening for Bitcoin. Bit of a boring day. In my opinion, we're going to be possibly retesting the lows, 28,000, in the next few days, next few weeks. For me, this is here like a dead cat bounce, but we're going to have to see. But I do believe we're going to be retesting these lows here pretty soon, 28,000. But that's pretty good for the other altcoins. Let's look at ETH/USD. Yeah, trading sideways. Nothing much happening. Yeah, it's possible if in February that we get a bit of a correction and then retest the $1,100 range. I won't be surprised with that. But before that happens, expect maybe a push up to the resistance. But yeah, let's get back to XRP USD because this is actually the topic of this video. It's not really a topic, but that's mainly what we're interested in at the moment to say. XRP dump, yeah, massive dildo here on the daily. We've got 9 hours and 58 to go. I would say it's bearish if this candle closes red, and that would be like a crazy candle. So anyone that bought here up at 72 cents, they got wrecked. So the strategy that I shared yesterday, and I hope some people actually managed to follow it if you had some XRP, is to place your sell orders. And I told a friend of mine how to place his sell orders, and he placed them at 59, I believe 68. And then he also had like 4 sell orders above 70 cents, between 70 cents and 75 cents. So he sold quite a lot there. And you see that's basically the top. He sold the top just by having these sell orders there. Now, of course, he had some sell orders way above because as many people were, yeah, like anticipating a massive pump after 2:30 p.m. Yeah, many people probably placed their longs here and then it got wrecked. Now, this is an important support at 0.4042. 43. So it's going to be interesting to see if the price is going to manage to hold that. I don't think it's going to manage to hold because of the massive price increase that we had. And then the next support would be at 0.786. So here at 35 cents. Yeah, this is going to be super interesting to see. We want to look at the 1 minute. Here was a pretty strong resistance, 58 cents. So this looks like another 44. Should it break down 44? And then touch on 40 cents. I wonder if there's going to be a double bottom here, but yeah. Boom Blogger, why is it falling? Well, why do you expect it not to fall? It's had a massive price increase, and if you're new to the cryptocurrency space, yeah, unfortunately it's a tough lesson to learn that when there's these pumps that are happening, very often they are followed with dumps, and what you just experienced now is basically a textbook type of pump and dump, orchestrated by the XRP community. Really unfortunate. It doesn't do the XRP community any good. And yeah, unfortunately a lot of people get wrecked. A lot of people, and I'm pretty sure many people are dumping right now. Let's quickly look on Twitter what people are saying. Boom Blogger, it should be pumping. Why do you think it should be pumping? That's what I basically said. First of all, it's not the Wall Street Bets community that is in on this. There's a Telegram group with around 200,000 members, and then they started actually pumping the coin since the last 2 days. So that's basically what you experienced. And the way that these pump and dumps work is basically to say, all right, at the following time, the price will pump. So what happens, or basically everyone starts buying, you've got a massive price increase. And then when that time actually comes for the price to supposedly pump, but then you've got the dump, because that's normally the highest point in time for that price. It's a trap. Basically, it's that. It's a trap. And if this is your first rodeo, then hopefully you learned something because it's a common occurrence. The first one was with Dogecoin. Dogecoin also experienced a massive rally. Of course, you can make massive amounts of money if you manage to enter. Yeah. Some person, hi Kieran, not surprised it's falling. Why pump a centralized coin? Well, I talked about that before, and it basically, it's super easy since the community is very fanatical about their coin. So it's very easy to like pull on their strings and make them think that they're doing the same thing as with Wall Street Bets, or like with GameStop or Dogecoin. So yeah, so I'm glad for those that stayed away, for those that made money. Fantastic. I mean, the market is there to make money. Of course, it's unfortunate for those that actually don't understand the markets completely and get lured into these type of traps. I guess you have to take it as a lesson learned and don't fall for massive pumps in the future. And do make sure that you keep that in mind. Boom Blogger, lol, I still believe it will still grow. You feel free to believe what you want. That's fine with me. I hope you stay safe in the markets, don't get wrecked. That's all I've got to say. I've made my profits. That's it. And hope those that actually managed to sell, they sold. Yeah, unfortunately, the markets are like that. Those that get greedy, those that FOMO into a certain project at a much too high price, they very often get wrecked, and that's nothing new for the cryptocurrency space. Myung-ki Jung only benefits the exchange and some dumping people. They may not be even organized by the bets group. Well, there is this one Telegram group with 200,000 members, and they were like talking about it, and I was also streaming what they were talking about, and they were actually thinking that it will really pump at 2:30. So if we look at the time, it's really fun. If you look at 1 hour, Boom Blogger, a lot of thanks, best wishes, I'm out. Well, have a great day, hope you stay safe in the markets. definitely don't fall for any traps. Yeah. So this is actually really interesting. If you look at when it actually started dumping, it actually started dumping more or less an hour before the supposed pump should have happened. Yeah, and as you can see, it's dumping even more. I'm not here to give hopium out. I'm here to give you real talk on how it is so that you don't lose money in the markets. That's basically my only goal for this channel. Make sure that you have the best information so that you can make the best possible decisions in the market. I don't want to hype up any coins so that you lose money. I just want you to make the best possible profits in this bull market. When things like this happen, I try and warn you guys. So if you're new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, as I'll bring things as they are and not hype them up, to make sure that you get the best possible profit out of this bull run, because yeah, it's great to share the knowledge. Looks like it's continuing to dump. 8:30 Central Time. Pretty crazy. Looks like it broke down the support of 44. So the next support would probably be at around 40 cents. Let's see if it can hold there. I'm still expecting when this drop is finished to have a slightly pullback. Now from what I'm looking at, it looks like the pullback could be 59 cents, but it's possible that it's maybe only 50 cents. Pretty crazy thing that's happening actually in the markets. Let's maybe look at what Twitter is talking about. Well, this guy here is actually holding and got quite a few loss. Unfortunately, a lot of people are going to be wrecked through this pump because they bought in at the top. Some people maybe made a few dollars, but most will actually lose out on a lot of money. Yeah, that's, I think Bob Moneybags is correct. If you lose a large sum of money during the XRP pump, then just know that many have warned you. I hope for a great price, but that's just it. Yeah, so definitely be careful. And furthermore, this is definitely really bad for the fundamentals, is because, I mean, SEC is already looking at Wall Street bets, so probably the SEC is also going to be looking at punishing some groups that have been inciting this XRP pump. Now, of course, finding the individuals is going to be difficult, but yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. So most US based citizens are probably not able to sell, so yeah. Let's go back to the charts. Looks like we're at 41 cents. Anibal Castellan, this looks more like a crash. Yeah, definitely it is a crash. It's yeah. Big red candles all the way. Pretty crazy. So if it managed to bounce off of the 39 cents, then it would be pretty interesting. Curtis, when did you actually enter the price? When did you enter XRP? What price did you buy? I think you have to think about what your strategy is. Like, when are you actually entering the trade and why are you entering the trade? I think that's really important, and maybe consider this as a lesson for future trades. Because if you're always losing money on trades, then you might think about the strategy for entering the trades. And most people lose in the markets because they're emotionally attached to coins, they're emotionally attached to earning money, and that's the best way to get wrecked. Yeah. So it was always easy to have the hindsight 2020. I also was thinking about shorting at 73 cents, but then I chickened out because I've already seen what can happen with the XRP price. It's super volatile, and I've already been wrecked shorting the XRP price back in November because it like skyrocketed up to 90 cents. So yeah, I didn't do that, but I had a long position that went out pretty well. I entered, I think, somewhere around here, got in a long position, and I got out at around 70 cents. So that was pretty good. 3x. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the end for the price dump, because now you've got all of the people that entered in this range that are now in the negative. You've got everyone up here that's in the negative. So, and I don't believe that everyone has already sold. So more people will start selling, and that will add more price pressure to drop the price even further. Selling pressure to drop the price even further. Will it see 55 again today? It's a bit far away, 55. I mean, what very often happens after these massive dumps, you're gonna have a retracement back up, and that's possibly your possibility to get out if you're still stuck in a position. But who knows how far it will drop. I mean, you've got a lot of selling pressure. You've got a lot of people that bought at high prices and have lost a lot of money. So it's going to be interesting. So if we get in a bottom at some point, it's possible that we retrace back to the 50 cents level now, because that's a pretty strong resistance, but there's no reason at the moment for the price to go up. I mean, you've had this massive drop. There's no fundamentals backing or basically there's no other fundamentals backing the project apart from that what has already been shared. But the stuff with the SEC is still the same. And nothing has really changed. I mean, some people say, all right, the things that happened on Friday with the Ripple lawyers, it changes the outcome. In my opinion, that's not really anything that would have a big impact. So yeah, since the fundamentals haven't really changed, I don't really see the price going back up again massively. You might have a dead cat bounce, meaning that the price will go up temporarily, maybe even to 58. I mean, it's a stretch, you never really know. But if you want to maybe place some sell targets, maybe place them at 49 cents, 58 cents. And you can hope for the best. But it's going to be super risky. Shoot us 8:30 Central Time. I'm not sure what time zone you are in. I'm in GMT+1. Basically, the time that the pump was supposed to happen is already long gone. I'm not really sure what 8:30 Central Time is in GMT+1. So yeah, it's not looking too good on the daily. Massive wick. Let's see what the price drawdown is. So if someone super unlucky actually bought at 76 cents, nearly 77 cents, and now he's down 44% in a matter of 1 hour. Or 2 hours, yeah. In a matter of an hour. Pretty crazy. Resistance at 44 cents. Next support is probably at 38 cents. Yeah. Basically around this area here. So I believe we are probably gonna be touching that area pretty soon. 38 cents here. I should probably change the title of this video to XRP dump February 1st. So yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate occurrence, to be expected. If you're new to the channel and you actually want some honest news about what's happening in the market without hype, without chilling and so on, do make sure to subscribe. I bring out weekly content, making sure that you've got the best possible information to make the best possible profit, as well as other knowledge to get an edge in the markets, but not only in trading. Mostly it's about learning about new apps on how to increase your wealth. Mostly focused on the decentralized finance space, which is super interesting. Bush Bandits, this is dumping. Yes, you see it correctly. It's dumping pretty hard. Bush Bandits, because the 8:30 AM time is meant to be in 2 hours. I think you got the time wrong, Bush Bandit, because the time for the push was supposed to be at 2:30 GMT +1. I'm not really sure what it is in Central Time, but basically the dumping already happened somewhere around an hour before the pump was supposed to happen. I think it's 2:30 UTC. I think that was the time, 2:30 UTC. You're in Australia. Yeah, I'm not really sure. What is 2:30 UTC in Australian time? Because you're basically a bit, no, I wouldn't say too late, because you didn't really miss out on much. And if you didn't get in, then you basically you're safe from any losses. Hopefully you managed to take some profit if you did have some coins on an exchange. Let's quickly look at any new things that XRP community is talking about. Nice, congrats Bush Bandits, really happy that you managed to flip it and make a profit. That's really good. It does look a little bit like a dinosaur. XRP pumping after Telegram group organized a pump and dump for February 1st, up 221% this year, or before the dump, even outperforming Bitcoin and most alts. This is a buy the hype, sell the news event, but should be interesting to see how they can take it, how high they can take it. Pretty good. I've got a few friends that were like super into XRP and they managed to sell quite a bit at 68, 70 cents. So yeah, pretty interesting indeed. This is the best possible lesson that you can have for the cryptocurrency space, and that is buy the hype, sell the news. This is like super important. If you've ever got anything similar, then make sure that when the news comes out, you should already have your sell limits in, or you basically should have your sell limits in a lot earlier. And yeah, sell it, make sure that you can exit. So Bush Bandits, you did it pretty good. And anyone else, make sure you've got some sell limit orders. Don't expect the price to pump even more. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like anticipated this massive dump. I'm not the only one. It's something. It's like a typical occurrence. The unfortunate thing is that many people will be drawn into this massive pump, even though they might know that it's risky, but they might not be totally aware of the risks involved. And many people are also not really like too much involved with what's happening behind the scenes, like these Telegram groups pumping it. So yeah. So I'm going to be closing the stream soon. There's nothing much happening. The price is probably going to be trading a bit sideways, possibly dumping again to 37 cents before it maybe retraces back to 49 cents. Yeah, maybe a good place to exit or place shorts between 49 cents. I think it's still super risky. Bush Bandits, but was wondering if there will be a buyback or should I wait to drop to recover my hedge. I think what you should do is wait for everything to calm down. The fundamentals haven't changed. If you're already bullish on XRP, then you should wait for it to settle down. You basically want it to be like trading sideways, something like that was happening between 6th of January to 27th of January, when it's trading in a range. There you might want to like add to your position, and until then you basically want to have, or basically wait and see what happens. It's difficult. Just don't fall into the FOMO trap of thinking that now is the time because it would just skyrocket. That's the best way to get wrecked. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit the support at 38. I also believe it's also possible that it drops below the support. But yeah, what do I know? Many times XRP does a lot of things that I do not expect to happen. I wouldn't even be surprised if we get like a massive candle that brings us back up to 70 cents to double wreck the people that got out. Yeah. So that was it. Wish you a fantastic day. I'll catch you in the next video. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe. I'll be bringing out a lot of content, cryptocurrency content, to make sure that you can make the best possible decisions in the market. Got any questions? Do let me know. I'll answer them, and then otherwise I'll close the stream.